or the winner, but that the loser concedes to the winner and that the country comes together in part for the good of the country. Are you saying you're not prepared now to commit to that principle?
What I'm saying is that I will tell you at the time. I'll keep you in suspense.
You know, this is a really sad night. I'm just going to say it. This is a very sad night for the country. You can't polish this turd. This is, I'm sorry. You cannot.
Technically, you cannot polish any turd.
Yes, exactly. But I'm just saying, look, I'm going to be very, very clear about this. Al Gore respected the Constitution, respected the process, respected every voter, went to our Supreme Court, asked for a resolution on his own terms, as did George W. Bush, and when the election results were certified, he told his party and his base to stand down and accept this, even though a lot of us were very, very upset. What you just got now was the nominee of a major party for the first time in our history, signaling to the American people that he has so little faith in our institutions, he has so little faith in our people, he has so little faith in our courts, he has so little faith in the Republican governors, the Republican secretaries of state across this country, that he will not stand in front of his own country, in front of his own nation, and say that he respects the process and the outcome. That is an outrage. The appalling lack of patriotism from this man. No, the appalling.
Let him finish.
No, the appalling lack of patriotism from this man to stand there and say that, to praise Putin and Assad more than he has ever praised any American president. He doesn't talk about George Washington. He doesn't talk about Ronald Reagan the way he talks about Putin and Assad. This man has demonstrated an appalling lack of patriotism, and you should be ashamed to sit up here and defend it.
I'm truly perplexed to hear you talk, because you're asking him to accept something that hasn't happened yet. None of us know what is going to happen on Tuesday, November 8th. And in fact, I'm going to cite for you J. Christian Adams, who was a voter's attorney for the Department of Justice, said that there are as many as 4 million dead people registered to vote right now. There is voting fraud out there.
That's not voting fraud. That's not voting fraud.
Well, 4 million dead people vote and determine the election. That is in fact fraud.
They're not voting.
Dead.
You're making that up.
No, but they're listed.
Because they just died.
And we have a video, by the way, and I hope voters will
They
go
just
watch.
died. Nobody's removed
Can you
them
let me
yet.
finish? I know you guys like to scream over me and not let me get my point out, but let me finish really quickly. There's a video out there. It just came out 2 days ago. Democratic operatives hired by Hillary Clinton, hired by the DNC, talking about busing people in to vote under many dead people's names, people who haven't showed up to vote yet, voting them and taking them to different polling places in a mass voter fraud operation. There's a video of it. You can see it.
Kayleigh, in my
it's
state of Pennsylvania,
it came out of their mouth.
Let her finish. Okay.
In Jeffrey's state of Pennsylvania, we litigated this issue for a full year because the legislature passed and the governor signed into law a requirement that says you've got to show a photo ID. In a year of litigation, literally not one single case of in-person voter fraud could be documented. It's a total Listen, I want to say something. If I can just finish my thought. I think that your man was having the best debate night that he had of all three debates.
And guess what? One line won't detract
Now
from
I'd
that.
like to finish.
One line won't
Now I'd
detract
like to
from that.
finish. With two glaring exceptions. The first that we're all noting here, where he just won't accept the result. He so easily could have said, but for the most unusual of circumstances, of course I'll accept the outcome. And let's not underestimate the significance of what happened at the end. He is desperately behind among college-educated females, and he looked at a college-educated female and then some and said, what a nasty woman. Explain that to me.
You know what? I know it's very upsetting. I know it's very...
State Department people saying it.
It's very upsetting to my friends on the left here. I know that Donald Trump had an incredible night. He used her experience against her. He said, you've had 30 years. You talk about wanting to do all of these great things, and you've had 30 years of experience, but it's the bad experience. And we focus on one line.
That makes
the most negative thing we can find from Donald Trump. And I know the Clinton campaign and my friends on the left want to talk about it, but Donald Trump had a great night. It was vintage Donald Trump.
He
talked about the issues.
He made history tonight. I agree with you on
I know that's what you want to focus on, and I get that.
Patty, is this the wrong thing to focus on?
I agree with you, Kayleigh. I think the first 35, 40 minutes of this debate, he had a great night. We were talking about the issues. I thought Chris Wallace did an amazing job.
I totally
I
agree
thought
with
he was fantastic. I thought he hit them both really hard. He asked tough questions. And I will grant you that Donald Trump had a decent 40 minutes. But then, yes, this line is a deal breaker. It is an un-American line. It is